Sweet. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Saul's Life. I'm Saul, and we're here at a secret, undisclosed location. Whatever. It's my house. But hey, we're doing it big here. And I've got an awesome show for you today. I've got my illustrious panel here. I got my boy Carl, a.k.a. Buddy Dykes. Guitarist and saxophonist for Bushwood. Can I say that?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Backup vocals.
Yeah.
I'm proud of the backup vocals.
You should
Don't leave those out.
All right, backup vocalist as well.
There you go.
And to my right, I've got the one, the only, Casa. He's been joining me since we've been doing this since last month.
Yeah, we've been rocking. Yeah, we're good. It's good.
It's
good. I don't sing backup vocals or play any instruments.
You don't do anything.
But I can hang out and drink.
That's all I need.
That's
all I need.
That's it.
And also today's show, we've got I'm pretty excited about this because my buddy Omar put me onto them. They're a band called Nonsense. And if you guys don't know who they are, you're gonna find out by the end of today's show. And make sure you follow them on all social media, YouTube, Instagram, whatever they got. You guys got an Instagram and all that good stuff? Yeah. All that Facebook, all the Book of Face. I just found out that I guess Facebook isn't even that cool. Like old people have Facebook, young people don't have Facebook. But whatever. All right. Anyways, let's dive right into it because I didn't give any of you guys much prep for this. But
2 minutes. 2 minutes before the show, Saul showed me his itinerary.
Yeah, he's got
this should be fun. This should be fun.
Anyways,
let's do this.
I guess one of the first things. Real quick. Also, I got Brent. My bad. I forgot. He works for, can I say Brian Botano? Is that it? Can I say his name? But for the U.S. Figure Skating Team. And he's up in Minnesota right now, I believe. But he's going to call in. Oh, I'm sorry, he's in Colorado. But he's going to call in and we're going to talk a little figure skating. Because, I'm pretty sure neither of you guys know anything about it, just like me.
Last time I saw Brian Boitano, I think I was like 8 years old.
Oh, so you know who Brian Botano is?
I do know who he is.
Yeah. All right, perfect.
Absolutely.
Perfect. It stinks because I trying to get ready for the show this week, and I guess the last 2 weeks whenever we went ahead and decided we wanted to put it on. I'm trying to find like headlines and kind of just funny things that catch my eye or whatever to at least talk about, or to discuss.
Sure.
And it stinks, man, because unfortunately, the news today is not very happy and fun news. You know what I mean?
It puts you in a bad mood.
It does. It does.
Hard, I don't even watch the news anymore.
Really?
Literally zero cable news because I get upset and it just doesn't put you in a good mood. It's all negative headlines, negativity sells. That's all they're pushing. So yeah, I read headlines, but that's about it. Yeah.
How long has it been since you've seen the news seriously? Late night, 11 o'clock news?
I don't believe anything that Lester Holt doesn't say. So if it doesn't come from him, then I don't believe any of it.
All right. Well, how long has it been since you literally?
I'll catch the Stephen Colbert clips and Seth Meyers late night. I catch the comedic news.
Yeah.
I got to get it coming to me in a way that's going to leave me feeling a little bit better about myself and not just totally depressed. So the CNN and all that, I honestly can't even remember the last time I watched CNN.
Yeah.
Or definitely not Fox News, but I do catch those little late night clips that kind of keep me informed so I know what's happening, but it's just delivered in a way that I can actually digest it and not get depressed, Does that make sense?
No, 100%. And it's funny because I was going to say, like I said earlier, I was looking for headlines to try to bring stuff up for us to talk about. And I just didn't want to bring anything crappy up. One thing I did find, hey, seriously, give me
the pressure's on.
No, hey, look, Saul's Life is all about positivity and bringing the community together.
You know what though?
Showcasing Orlando talent and all that stuff. I'm trying to, the show itself. Yeah, if you know who I am, you know where I stand, but I'll leave it there. The thing that I found that I guess I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit, which neither of you, I can't believe you didn't hear about this.
I think this to me strikes me as negative news.
What? Cloning monkeys?
Cloning a freaking monkey is negative news in my book.
All right. So, check this out. Chinese scientists successfully cloned monkeys using the same process as Dolly the sheep. All right. This remarkable achievement will help scientists understand more about diseases that plague monkeys, and it's making waves for breaking the technical barrier that has prevented cloning humans in the past. So, obviously, that's number one. I don't understand the whole thing about wanting to know more about diseases that
Monkey disease.
That monkey disease.
Right.
I mean, then I thought about it again, and I was like, well, I guess it's almost not transferable. I can't think of the word I'm trying to look for right now or use, but
I'm sure it's linked to humans
kinda,
in some way.
You know what I mean? So whatever.
Outbreak was a big movie, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think that could really happen?
I don't doubt anything anymore. I don't know.
We've got kind of a crazy cold situation going on right now. I won't link it to outbreak, but
Everybody's
dude,
sick.
this is one of the worst flus in like decades.
Yeah,
Supposedly that they're saying it's already killed like 30 people. My whole family got it. So as far as diseases, yeah, that's a concern. But cloning monkeys, cloning the sheep. I feel bad for Dolly. Dolly should never got cloned. There's only one Dolly. It could have been fine with just one Dolly. All right, I don't care about cloning, and I definitely don't care about cloning humans. They're saying this is the link that is getting us closer to cloning humans.
right.
Hold on, because you're talking about
thank
headlines earlier.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear about this till I walked in the door. I haven't listened to
We
Lester.
clone humans.
Well, I haven't listened to Lester all week. So like I said, so if it doesn't come out of his mouth, I don't believe it.
The Korea incident with him.
So I go online, you bring it up. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? And the first thing it says, Chinese clone a monkey, but have no intention of cloning humans. That's your headline. It's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's your headline.
That's obviously a lie.
That's the gateway clone, man.
Yeah.
Monkey clone?
The monkey. You clone the monkeys.
Well, everybody thought that
That's your
the Dolly, the sheep, was going to be the gateway to cloning humans. But I mean, I guess let's say I've been watching a lot of Black
Monkeys
Mirror.
are very close.
So I don't know about you guys. Have you seen Black Mirror on Netflix at all? Do you know
No,
what I'm talking?
I'm not
Man, you guys
familiar.
just live under a rock.
I'm telling
You know when I said
I'm
illustrious
glad.
panel? Maybe not so illustrious. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, there's an episode there where they kind of have this, this almost a clone. They can transfer your, I guess your memory. You know what I mean? Almost over or whatever, and that's how the clone thing starts working. And in the episode, the lady's husband dies, so she has that happen. I mean, for purposes like that, I mean, how what do you think about that?
No.
You know what I mean? Like
all
just
this
transferring
scares me.
consciousness over to like a
Not right.
clone, like
Not right.
right.
Not right.
all,
Not
of, all of it
proper.
scares me. All of it.
You
all
can
of
live
it
for
scares me.
forever.
You're talking devil talk right now.
I'm cool.
No.
You can
Live forever in what body?
In
my
a
90
perfect
something
body.
year in my okay.
Yeah, in a perfect body. No, it's
I
I mean, what age were you at your most physically peak fit? Fit there.
16 years.
All right, no, we don't want to go there. Well, whatever,
I've been getting fatter and fatter since I was
16 was
so
the
I
peak.
could stop. Yeah. High school, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, so whatever. But think about it. They transfer your consciousness over to this thing, disease-free.
Nope.
Like, no problem
Don't
at all.
want it. Don't
and,
want it.
You're just, kind of doing your thing.
I don't know. That reminds me of this movie long time ago. Death Becomes Her. So
Okay.
I think that's the title of the movie. But anyways, the
Bruce
point.
Willis in it? Is that the one?
I honestly don't remember the
All right,
actresses
I'm
and
thinking
actresses,
something
but
else. Yeah,
but-
Bruce Willis.
We're getting
I think so. I think so.
He's like,
Steve,
yeah,
all
so-
right,
he's like-
that's what I'm talking about.
the moral of that movie is these guys did have immortality, and it gets old after a while. So I don't know. We're programmed a certain way. You live your life. Hopefully, you live a good one, and then that's it. Like but I happen to believe that there's something else.
Right,
like it
that's a
doesn't
whole
just
nother-
end
yeah.
at your physical death. So do I want to keep this organic body going forever? Not really. I don't know. I'm happy with just a solid life.
I mean, I saw this one movie once. I don't know if you guys saw this, but they lived forever, and it was called Interview with a Vampire. and I thought that was pretty cool.
And it gets old after a while. Brad Pitt got tired of it.
It got old. It got old for it got old for Brad Pitt. Tom Cruise was just a hater though. You know what I mean?
Elmore's giving The Island.
The Island is, and The Island's kind of another one where they kind of like.
There you go.
I never saw The
I forgot
Island.
about that. That's one with the Scarlett Johansson. Actually,
No.
isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson's in it.
Yeah. They're like they're clones.
Yeah,
And they're like
they have
in
money.
some world.
So and they just harvest these clones to help the real person like keep living.
Yeah. That sounds
organ
terrible.
transplants.
That sounds absolutely
No,
terrible.
nothing like that.
No.
All right.
We're
No.
plugging
No.
movies
Hey,
away.
no, whatever. I don't
Negative
know.
news, Saul.
Can I
Negative
Can I-
news.
Is it okay if we go like on a little break real quick? Can we do that? Is that set up or no? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
We have commercials here.
Yeah, I think so. We got something coming up. So
What do you
we're gonna
got?
take a little break.
What do you got plugged?
You'll see
Nonsense.
in a second.
Performing downtown Orlando.
Oh, is that what's coming? No, not yet.
Coming soon.
That's not coming up. Yeah, almost. Anyways, we're gonna take a quick little break here, guys. We'll be right back. you're listening to Saul's Life and hanging out with us. Hey guys, it's Saul from Saul's Life. If you want to sponsor any of the segments that you see on the show, we can put your logo here or here. Just contact us right here. Hey guys, welcome back to Saul's Life. I'm Saul. I'm going to keep saying it like that if you didn't know. And my illustrious panel here, and I'll use the word illustrious back again. I've got Carl, aka Buddy Dykes over here, guitarist, saxophonist, and
yes, sir.
Backup vocals for Bushwood. Throwing it out there.
Yes, sir.
And then I got Costa, my... I gotta come up with a cool.
I'm your hanger outer.
The hanger outer.
Yeah.
No,
am I allowed to drink it with a straw?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's for. I got Morty the mug here. Straw it.
It was getting low. I didn't want it to start jingling around.
No, we're good. Guys, thanks for sticking with us. What I wanted to bring this up real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to Brent because he's on the line and waiting to join in and talk some U.S. figure skating for his Winter Olympics coming up and all that. But I saw this post and shout out to Matt Womack. He's on my sports show. If you guys didn't know, I'm going to do a cheap, shameless self-plug for my sports radio show on Valencia College Radio. You should. Check it out. It's on MixLR, and every Tuesday from 5 to 7 we're on. But my buddy Matt's on there. We call him Matt the Stat. And, he's a man of the world, I guess.
The Stat.
Yeah, Matt the Stat.
I like that already.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is.
Not be Matt the
Dude, he's
Stat.
like 88 years old. He knows everything. Nah, I'm just kidding. He's like 38, but close enough. But one of his Facebook posts, because he's known for putting... I don't want to say provocative or racy Facebook posts. He's pretty good about it, but they definitely get people on there to comment and stuff. And it was about, I guess, social media, like couple joint accounts. And I kind of want to bring that up. I know your point of view is going to be a little bit interesting because you don't really have a. Yeah. You're not on social media. I got off
of Facebook and Instagram at the start of 2017. Okay. Just because of the negativity thing. Yeah. I was getting frustrated with like
everything.
Aunts and uncles and grandparents because of their political views, and I just didn't want to, have that negativity in my life. So I cut off from that, and I'm telling you, it's the best thing that I've ever done in my life. I recommend a social media diet.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
But have you seen these joint accounts before?
Oh, I've seen them.
Okay. And you have not. You haven't seen any of these.
I don't even know what.
Get out of here, bro.
I told you. I asked like 3 people, and they all said it's all parents that I've heard that are
really?
social media.
Far? Well, I mean, and that's a good point because that might tie into maybe what
I wouldn't want a joint account with.
Thank you, with your significant other.
I have to get a significant other first, but
well, all right.
I think maybe that.
Let's say, I don't think so. Let's say the start.
Maybe that's my problem. I'm not willing to share my social
that's
media
funny.
accounts.
But I mean, no, let's say it happened, and let's say you've been in this relationship for
that's a tough
couple
question.
years maybe, you know what I mean, and then all of a sudden your girl's like, hey, the whole because it's a big deal being in a relationship. Like Facebook official is a big deal, nowadays. And it's for me. I mean, it's new because I feel like before this whole technology, social media thing, I was right on the cusp of it. Yeah, no,
we're getting old.
Yeah.
You're probably like me. You probably like to write letters.
Oh, well, I had pen pals.
You were probably like,
when I was a kid. Yeah.
Saul's got a box of his old letters under his bed right now.
It's actually in the office.
From like 2nd and 3rd grade. They're all there.
This is why I brought this guy.
I believe it.
That's old school right there.
But
Wait,
yeah.
do you really?
Real messages.
Yeah, no, I'm
Do
dead
you?
serious. Yeah.
I just like that I was able to. I could feel that you were like a letter guy.
I really do. Thanks for that. But I think it's weird because even when I had like even in a relationship, I still like the thought doesn't even cross my mind to put on Facebook like, oh, in a relationship.
Yeah.
The way I was brought up, it's almost like it's such a weird way to think this way. I hate to say this, but it's almost like I can't think off the top of my head what song this is from. But like people always want to ruin a good thing for you. You know what I mean? So it's almost like kind of fear to a certain extent. It's like, no, I don't want you to know. You know, it's not your business. It's just between me and this person.
Yeah. Haters are real, for
sure. And that's how I feel about this whole having a joint social media account. Because I think it's a little out of control. Yeah. You lose a little bit of yourself, your personality. I feel like, you know, the reason who you are.
Well, who controls it? Who says yes and no?
No idea.
You guys both sit there and you're like, that's good.
I've never had that. And that's
one person definitely initiates the conversation, you know. But I don't know. I think honestly, to each their own. You know, everyone approaches social media for a different purpose. Some just have a social media account purely to promote themselves or their brand or to market whatever they want to market. Other people have it purely to socialize. Some people have it just for pictures, you know. Sure. So honestly, I could see a husband and a wife like myself. I have no account right now.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see my sister's pictures. I'd like to see my cousin's pictures up in Canada, you know. So for that reason, I could see going with my wife.
So you would do a joint Facebook account?
Just for the pure purpose of like seeing people's pictures. I have no interest. I sound
like such a creep right now.
I found out that I was
my family's pictures. My family's pictures.
I can't wait.
No, let me rephrase that. Let me rewind.
I'm kidding.
Edit that out. To see my family's pictures and to keep in touch with my family. I don't care about anyone else's opinions, but I do like to see if like my cousin up in Canada accomplishes something and you know they got a cool picture. I'd like to see that. But I honestly, I don't know. I've just gotten used to not accessing social media. So, but I'm just giving you the devil's advocate, giving you the other side.
Oh no, I'm a creeper. I'm the guy. I got the account. I don't post anything.
Private.
I'm not. Yeah, it's like, and I just scroll.
You got
see
zero
what's going
friends.
on. I laugh. No, I got a ton of them. See, that was the thing. It's like what I found when I first got on. I joined. For me, it was like I can't remember 207. I don't know. But it was like to find those people from your past, like the friends that you made there, and you're oh hell yeah,
it's cool.
Boom, boom. But once I found everybody, I was like, all right, now what? I don't know.
I mean, honestly, it was fun before political season, and then when political season came around 2016, it's like, whoa, that guy from third grade thinks like that, you know, and it's like, whoa, like, damn, do I really want to be this guy's friend?
Yeah,
not really.
Right.
And so, like, a couple times I just contemplated, am I going to go on a rant and tell everyone to, like, unfriend me?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of how I felt at a certain point. It's like, wow, this world has gone freaking nuts. And kids that I've known for my entire life, like, I never knew that they felt this way. Family members in some cases, like, wow, I never knew that they thought this way. I got to get out of this because I'm going to say the wrong thing to the wrong person and... Yeah. Like, I'm never going to speak to my grandfather again or something. You know what I mean? It's just like, I can't even... I don't want to know your opinion anymore. You know what I mean? Which contradicts my earlier point about staying in touch with my family. But I just want the pictures, man. I just want the pictures. I don't want your opinion. I just want to see the pictures.
Well, I mean, I'll go on board here, and I'll say that I don't like joint social media accounts, period. And funny thing is, to me, and I'll go ahead and say on Matt's little post that he put down, I ended up commenting on it, and I said that it's kind of like she's keeping tabs on you. You know, you're being RoboCop. She doesn't trust you, and I think
it could go the other direction.
Or vice versa. He doesn't trust you. He's RoboCoping you. I just feel like it strips away a little bit of your individuality, which is something that maybe your significant other found attractive. You know, and now it's like, you're gonna know everything. And
I can see that.
You know what I mean?
I can see
Whatever. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on. I think Brent's ready. I hope he's ready to get on this thing. I'll go ahead and put my cool headphones on or whatever.
Are we gonna hear him?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just
you.
So
we're
you
gonna.
just
all right.
We'll just look cool.
Just look cool if we're on here. Hopefully we can hear him. Brent, can you hear your boy over here, all the way from Colorado? Yeah, I got him. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Not much, homie. Last time I saw you, funny enough, was Omar's bachelor party, which was the coolest thing on the planet. Throwing that out there. And I think you had a big hand in setting that up. So, thanks for that. Just another thank you, like, a year or two later. So you're the man. But yeah, man. So Omar tells me you've got a pretty neat job, and you're working for the U.S. Olympic skating team.
So, man, this is one thing I never thought I would say, but yeah, I really do like my job at U.S. Figure Skating. It's pretty. It's not something I ever thought I was going to be doing, but yeah, I fundraise for the Olympic team and for their families to go over to Pyeongchang in Korea, and it's a good time, man. But hey, before we get into that, I want to ask you, what was your 40 time, man? Video.
Why are you? Why are you blowing up my spot, Brent? Why are you?
And I need to know that.
Why are you blowing up my spot? You know what? Let's just put it this way. I'm more on the offensive lineman speed, like right here. Oh no, dude, not under 5. No way, I got it under 5. It was. I mean, first sprint of the day. I'm sitting here in sweatpants. I'm trying to race 8-year-olds, and I ended up getting like a 5.56. Which is just the slowest thing I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, now everyone knows how slow I am. Thanks, Brent. No, I'm kidding.
I had to throw it out there, man. I was hoping you'd be able to get under 5.
No. I'm not that good, bro. I'm like 35 years old. I got my. You know what? Funny thing is, I told these guys earlier at the beginning of the show, my left knee is swollen. Like it's hurt. I don't know what I did to it, but yeah, I tried to run it. So, anyways, but
Old, man.
don't remind me. But back to you, because you are working for Brian Boitano, by the way, which has one of the coolest songs on South Park, which I'm pretty sure, you know about. But we've also got a little bit of a controversy here. I know Ashley Wagner was I guess maybe kind of a snub, would you say, for this year's Winter Olympics?
So yeah, in a way, I'll put it this way: she was kind of like the favorite going into the season. She was Alabama,
Okay.
She was Alabama going into the figure skating season, and then just did not perform up to expectations. And the real big controversy was 4 years ago on the last Olympic team. She kind of had an underwhelming season and was still put on the Olympic team, which is only 3 ladies.
Yeah.
And she was the third that year in 2014, and she ended up finishing highest for us at the Olympics because she had that potential, and she reached her potential at the Olympics. But during the season, she kind of got in over somebody else, and it was a big scene, a lot of controversy. And now this year, there's another girl that got in over her, so it was kind of like karma almost in a way. And it's a bummer because. Actually, I mean, she would have been America's darling if she would have gotten in. She's been all over, the NBC commercials promoting the Olympics, and now she's not even going. So, in the figure skating world, it would have been like Alabama losing to Ole Miss, and not even going to the SEC title game.
Yeah, it's funny that you bring that up about 2014. I did a little bit of research myself. She ended up finishing 4th in the, I guess, the U.S. Skating Championships. And yeah, the girl that got I guess that won the spot this year was the girl that got left out that last time for yeah, exactly. I also heard that she was kind of dealing with an ankle injury this year as well. So maybe she wasn't maybe she wasn't fully healthy. She finished 4th again this year. I guess the big story now minus this Brady Tunnell, is that how I say her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brady Tunnell.
She's kind of new on the scene and kind of came out of nowhere, and it's a good thing for us. I mean, I think she's only 19 years old.
19 years old, man, she's balling.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And for the men's team, this is a guy I wanted to bring up, Nathan Chen.
Yep.
Bro, we're talking about 5 quadruple jumps in his set there.
Yeah, which in the figure skating world, and I am no expert. I mean, I literally knew nothing when I started at U.S. Figure Skating 2 years ago, nothing at all. But in the figure skating world, that is like that's having like a devastating passing attack, or the Warriors 3-point attack. He is like unmatched when it comes to those quads, and when you see it up close, it's pretty phenomenal.
So, I mean, you're the expert. I'm dubbing you the expert because you're my expert for this. How do you see us doing, in this year's Olympics?
So Nathan is probably the favorite to win the gold, which is obviously tremendous for us. He hasn't lost this year. I mean, they have international competitions. He won the U.S. championships. He won the world championships, and now it's on the Olympics. And like I said, he is the favorite. So we're really hoping he can bring gold home. And they do something too called the team event, where they have there's 4 different disciplines in figure skating, and they all kind of compete. And USA is probably going to medal. So we're hoping, silver or bronze is, it's kind of weird in this type of sport. You always want to be, the winner, the champion in other type of sports. But in the Olympics, just to be top 3, just to medal is pretty phenomenal. So, in those 2 areas are our best shots. And then there's another discipline called ice dance, which US has 3 fantastic teams, and any one of those teams could be on the podium too.
That's awesome. I mean, who's your favorite overall, I guess, or I guess maybe who's the biggest competition that the United States has to worry about?
Man, that's a really good question. But Russia's always a big, competitor, and they're facing obviously some Olympic sanctions, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
There's some individual skaters from China and Japan that are both really, really good. And, we have a pretty good shot, but, we still have a ways to go on the international stage. It's pretty even when you look at some of the top countries. It's not like the Summer Olympics, where the USA, really has a lot of dominant athletes. And when it comes to figure skating, it's kind of spread out over, several different countries. But, if the Russian athletes would have been completely banned, we'd be looking at quite a few medals, I think. But since they can still compete under the Olympic flag, it's going to be different. So we'll see. But anything could happen. But I think we have a really good chance in the team event and with Nathan. So
how big of a deal is North and South Korea? I guess competing under the same flag. Is that huge?
Yeah. Well,
for you guys, anyways.
In figure skating, not really. They're not, neither country's really, a dominant force in figure skating.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's definitely cool for the Olympic movement though. And, it's neat to show that unity on the world stage. And, there was a point 5, 6, 7 months ago where, the United States Olympic Committee was kind of making backup plans in case North Korea went a little crazy and the Olympics couldn't go off. So,
that's insane.
Just to know that they're competing and they're doing it together means a lot for U.S. and all the other sports. Just knowing that nothing's going to happen and it's going to be a fun Winter Olympics.
All right. So before I let you go, your boss is Brian Boitano, correct?
No, well, I work with him.
Okay,
so
that's
he's
still cool. You work with Brian.
Yeah.
All right. What can you tell me about Brian Boitano if people only know him from the South Park song?
And the funny thing is, that's the only way I knew him when I first started. Your producer Omar and I, we grew up and we watched South Park quite a bit together, and he's
obsessed with that show. I don't know what's going
yeah.
on. But Omar and South Park.
And I mean, and that was one of the the greatest, one of their first like big songs. South Park's become one of those shows. They do tons of songs and even like musical type episodes and stuff like that. And when I first met him, I was like super hesitant to kind of make that joke, but about South Park. But he eats it up, man. He loves it, and
cool.
he knows a lot of people know him that way, and he's not like that type that like Bill Buckner that never wants to be associated with that one moment or that one thing that people know him. He wants. He's really cool about it. He's a chef now too, and he goes on Food Network and Rachel Ray and stuff like that all the time. And he has a cookbook out that's called "What Would Brian Boitano Make," as opposed to "What Would Brian Boitano Do." So, But no, he's a really cool guy, and he eats that up, and he's kind of he makes those jokes too with South Park, and I know he's met those guys. He's met like Trey and Matt that do South Park, and
really?
he's actually got he's actually got a good relationship with them. So it's kind of neat, when you're a kid growing up watching South Park and you see that the Brian Boitano song, and then to now know the backstory of it is it's kind of cool.
Nah, dude, that sounds awesome. Brent, I want to thank you, man, for calling in and giving us a little dirt here on the U.S. figure skating team and talking some cool stuff with us, man. I had no idea, it was this interesting, to be honest with you, until I kind of started doing research myself. And then Omar went ahead and told me that, you're actually working with Brian Boitano and for the U.S. Figure skating team, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Dude, but you're in Minnesota, correct, most of the time?
Colorado Springs.
Oh,
Colorado Springs.
All
So,
right. Well, why do I think you're a Timberwolves fan for some reason?
I'm from Minnesota, so I'm.
That's what it is.
I bleed the Minnesota sports, so
Gotcha.
The less we talk about the Vikings, the better, man.
Yeah, I won't bring that up for you, bro. I won't bring that up. But good luck with the T-Wolves this year. They're looking good. And Brent, like I said, man, thanks again for calling, man, and talking some figure skating with us, bro.
Well, thanks for having me on, brother. Have a good one now.
Yeah, you too, man. Anytime.
All right, later now.
Peace. That was pretty cool. That was really cool. I know you guys couldn't really hear what's going on, but we'll talk about it, during the break. Guys, stick with us. We're gonna wrap up Saul's Life. We're coming back after this break with another quick segment. You're watching Saul's Life. Hey guys, it's Saul from Saul's Life. If you want to sponsor any of the segments that you see on the show, we can put your logo here or here. Just contact us right here. Guys, welcome back to Saul's Life. As you can see, we went ahead and cloned Buddy and Kafka, and this is what happened.
Hello.
JK. Guys, I am actually sitting here with probably like Orlando's best kept secret as far as, which it shouldn't be that way. But I've got 2 out of the 3 members of Nonsense. I got Kat over here to my left.
How you doing?
And then I got my boy Omar over here to my right.
How you guys doing?
And guys,
Yeah.
I was introduced to your stuff about a month or 2 ago, and I've kind of been stuck listening to it ever since.
All right, we're doing a good job.
No, seriously. So you guys are amazing. What we're gonna we're gonna go ahead and show everybody one of your music videos at the end of the show. But what all right, number one, somebody's missing. So I'll let
Yes.
Go ahead and talk about Alejandro.
Alejandro's, he's our 3rd member. He's our singer. He's missing because he's right now visiting his sister in Disney. She works there, and since his family's from Puerto Rico, they don't have any family here, so he goes to visit her during the weekends. So yeah, that's why he's not here.
All right.
Shouts out to Alejandro too.
Yeah,
man. We miss you, buddy.
Yeah,
Much love.
Nice.
Be easy. Continue.
Thank you. So are you guys originally from Orlando, Florida?
No.
Or Florida,
No.
What's the deal? Where are you from, Omar?
I'm originally from Tampa,
Oh,
so
okay.
just outside of Tampa, like Brooksville, Spring Hill area. So yeah. And
How long have you been here in this area?
I moved out here out of high school, so I worked for about a year until I was 19, and then I was like, I need to go to school again. so I decided, and I was on YouTube, and a thing for Full Sail came up, and I was like, wow, this is great. So I packed my bags and went out there, and still here to this day. So about 2 to 3 years I've been out here.
All right, Kat, where are you from, man?
I'm actually from Tennessee.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, I've been to Tennessee once, but go ahead.
It's a great place. I'm from a small city called Gallatin. It's near Nashville. It's better for me to say Nashville because everyone's like, "What's Gallatin?" I was like, "Okay."
No, you rep Galveston, bro.
I'm rapping it.
You rep it all day, baby.
Big
all the time. So I was in the military before I did the Full Sail thing. I met a buddy there that was going to Full Sail. Got out. He was like, "Hey, let's make some music." Didn't really work out like that how I wanted it to, but I ended up making 2 new friends that became my brothers, and we made Nonsense. So hey.
Yeah, no, I mean, and for those of you who don't really know, I mean, they should look a little familiar because my first episode of Saul's Life last month, we went ahead and featured one of their skits, which kind of, you know what? Now that I think about it, yo, what you said to be continued. All right. All right.
Just wait on it, sir.
Is that what I'm doing? I gotta wait. I still
man.
gotta wait for this to be
We
continued.
don't know what's going to happen to him.
Yeah.
You know, Coach
Hafez, you know, I saw him the other day and he was looking
you saw him
handsome, but
He was.
I don't know when we can get him in the studio.
How
Next, we're
was
gonna try
his,
to
how
get
was his mustache doing?
Bro, that mustache is pristine, Sal. Pristine.
But the thing is,
Oh man.
Nick Music had your mustache showing at the end of the video. So
Yeah.
I mean,
why are you saying my mustache?
What do you mean?
It was
No,
Coach
it's
Hafez's
Coach.
mustache.
Yeah, Coach Hafez. Yeah.
You know, we have to talk about after the show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, forgive me. Y'all, Coach
Listen,
Hafez.
if you need a third to replace him,
Definitely.
all right.
Hey, you know,
Just let me know.
I'll give you all my papers. All my raps on it. You know.
That's awesome. So I mean, what do you guys have planned? You know, for your future at least, or for I guess the music future for now. What are you guys doing? Any upcoming projects or anything like that?
I mean, for right now, we're just kind of looking for places to perform at. So if you guys know any places, shout us out. But yeah, we're just looking to perform right now. I feel like with this EP, we have a good portfolio piece to really ship out
All right,
there. And
talk about that EP. Let them. What's the name of this EP?
Yeah,
Where can they find this? What's going on with that?
Last June, we made an EP called Thought Process. It was our first ever release. And I mean, check it out on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. Maybe your grandma has it. Ask her. I don't know, but it's out there. So yeah, give that a listen. And yeah, like I said, we're just trying to find some places to perform because we feel like with these songs, it's really like we put a lot of work and hard, money into it, and we really put our blood, sweat, and tears in it. So we really want to like ship it out there and like get a good backing from it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, so where can they find you? I guess on social media and stuff like that. How can people, Twitter, Facebook?
You can find us on
YouTube, all that?
Facebook, SoundCloud.
What are they looking for? What am I
Instagram.
typing in on that search
No,
box?
you typing in we_R_nonsense. And that's pretty much it. And you can find us on all social media platforms.
Nice. Anything else you guys are trying to plug real quick or anything like that?
what
I'm
am I
about to
plugging
throw it to
here?
this video because I want people to know about you guys.
Nonsense comedy, that's a thing too.
Preach.
We're
let
coming
them know,
out
man.
with mad
This is you.
skits. We just don't do music, so just look out for that as well. Coming soon, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I like. All right. Hey, well, hopefully we're gonna go ahead and we got this video set up and ready for you guys. It's part of the musical thing that we do here. We try to get a music actor or whatever.
not
at the
bad.
end of it.
Yeah,
So I was like, so you guys were lucky enough to.
We really appreciate this opportunity.
Yeah,
we
thank
love the
you.
show.
Yeah, we love
and we
it.
hope to be
Thank
back
you.
another day.
You guys come back whenever you want. I appreciate
That's
y'all
awesome.
coming here
Hey.
because when people see this, they're gonna be like, oh, snap. But yeah, let's go ahead and kick it. We got Nonsense video coming right up for you guys.
Dog, the baddest chick was checking y'all yesterday.
The one in class?
Dog,
The cute one?
The cute one.
Stop, you're playing
Dog,
with
she
me,
gave
bro.
you the double take, man.
The dumb double take? Cat, what was that? This is the second time today.
Dog, she's old.
I know she's old, Cat, but come on, man. We can't go anywhere like this.
Well, can you go check her out?
I'll go check her out, Cat. I'll go
Because
check
the
her out.
sun's out.
I know. I
It's
got this.
hot.
I'll handle it. Okay.
And I'm black.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, sugar, and yeah, sweet. I give it my all. I reach beneath the concrete. Dog, I spit it nasty. Watch me keep it neat as I spread peace onto these streets. In life, we got some ups, we got some downs. You be the pity of the city, could be the talk of the town. Pop quiz, don't test me. I'm squeaking with my car, Betsy. Is the cup half full or half empty? Life is priceless, more or less. Just know this thing of life, bro. It's just a test. But why even stress, man? Why be depressed? Why not give it your all, man, and give it your best?
Give me
shawty?
shook, baby. Sweeter than my life, no. I need shook, baby. Make me lose my mind, no.
It's like bumping
bumpity bumpity bump, that's my car rocking A to B to sometimes C. That means my car's trying, not denying. Battery's now dead, she is not starting. Anna, please wait. When my stressing guy gave me 2 legs and I guess I'm cool like this, I'm cool like that. Where's my cool facts? Life is hard and thanks time. Bad days will always show. Give smiles and high fives, right. My family always told me to keep my head up, now I'm blinded. Looking at the sky and forgot the sun was shining. Got to keep my attitude straight. Lift these heavy weights in debate. Wait, is this a beautiful day?
Get me shook, baby. Sweeter than my life, no. I need shook, baby. You make me lose my mind, no. Everybody, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me shook, baby. Sweeter than my life, no. I need shook, baby. You make me lose my mind, no.
Awesome, guys. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
I'm like
appreciate
super impressed. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that. I know. Got nonsense, by the way. All right, nonsense,
thank you.
everybody.
Yeah,
Just
how
let
you
everyone
doing?
know. I know you were telling me how you guys made the video a little bit. Do you want to let everyone else know? How
Yeah,
that kind of came about?
so basically when we were in Project Portfolio, was it 3, right?
Yeah, it was 3,
with
yeah.
Miss Hernandez. Shout out to Miss Hernandez. We had a project where we had to pitch a music video idea and then get all the students behind us and produce it, direct it, film it, and it was a big like collaboration with all different kind of students from film, music production, music business, entertainment business. It was like a whole big like kind of ordeal, but I mean we all did it together and we came as a family, and that's what I think really made like the music video I think really successful, was because we all came together kind of like that. So it was just kind of like student oriented, but I really loved the final product of it.
It was a fun project, but the worst part was sitting in the car for 10 hours.
Oh my god.
yeah.
We were in the car for
Listen,
10
How
hours.
long did that take? I mean, you know, like the whole day. Essentially?
It was the whole. It was the whole
We started
day.
at least at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't end until probably like 11 or something like that.
Like that sweat in the music video, that was real.
Yeah, that wasn't fake.
That was all real.
That was pure sweat, ladies and gentlemen. Pure
Hey,
sweat.
Well, y'all better get used to it.
Yeah.
Because that's how those days are gonna be. You know what I mean? The more and more you guys, keep doing this, and as more your popularity rises. Guys, I mean, I want to thank you again for
thank you.
being on my
Thank you.
show.
Yeah,
I want to
you.
thank Costa. I want to thank Buddy for being part of Saul's life today. And seriously, that music video, guys, go check them out. Where are you guys at on social media again?
It is we_r_nonsense on all platforms.
All right, there you go. Guys, nonsense. Saul's life. Saul. Omar. Kat.
Hey.
We got Costa. We got Buddy. We got everybody. We got everybody doing it. Guys, thanks for watching. And stay tuned for the next Saul's life, because we'll be having that soon. Coming up. We'll let you know, we promise. But again, like I said, thanks for tuning in. Like, share, comment, this whole thing. If you have any questions or concerns or whatever, like just, social media it up. SaulsLife.com. You can email me there if you want. Saul at SaulsLife.com. And don't forget Matador Sports. Tuesday nights, 5 to 7. Valencia East Campus is where we do it. But yeah, it's my little sports thing. So that's it. Thank you for everybody who helped me out today and do all this.
Thank you.
Guys, take it easy.
Appreciate
Guys, check you out next time. Saul's Life.